Welcome to the Today in History channel. In today's video we will talk about the day, February 14, 1766. Thomas Malthus is born. British economist and demographer Thomas Robert Malthus was born in Rookery, Surrey, England, in 1766. Member of a well-established rural family, his father, influenced by the radical philosopher William Godwin, educated him according to the guidelines presented by Jean-Jacques Rousseau in his Émile book. In 1788, Malthus graduated from Jesus College of Cambridge and, in 1793, became part of the institution, where he was ordained an Anglican priest. In 1805, he joined the Professor of History and Political Economy at East India Company College in Haileybury. In 1798, he published anonymously the first edition of his essay on the principle of population, which would be reissued in 1803 with important changes, the result of discussions between Malthus and his father, who argued that misery was a consequence of poor management of institutions, because the earth could feed all human beings, provided that the public assistance contained in the English laws of the poor was improved to provide greater social equality. Malthus, unlike his father, argued that demographic growth is greater than that of means of subsistence, affected by the law of decreasing income. Thus, while the population grows in geometric progression, food production grows in arithmetic progression. Subsistence crises would be resolved thanks to famines, wars and epidemics, which would decrease the population, especially those belonging to the most disadvantaged groups. Through this mechanism, nature restored the natural balance between population and means of subsistence. In the work Principles of Political Economy, published in 1820, Malthus presented the rest of his theory about the crisis and effective demand. Unlike the economists of his time, he explained that it was necessary to adopt economic policy updates to avoid the crisis. To this end, he developed a theory about the crisis, the causes of which he attributed to excessive savings and insufficient demand in relation to it, arguing that the drop in demand, resulting from a contraction in consumption, implied a decrease in the economy invested in the manufacture of new products. Thus, he created the concept of effective demand, whose insufficiency determined a fall in production and, consequently, an economic crisis. In this way, insufficient effective demand would produce uniformity and simplification of production. Malthus argued that there could be an imbalance between economy and investment, and that the problem of excessive population growth could be mitigated by increasing production. Furthermore, unlike his contemporaries, he believed in the importance of the role of money in the economy. His innovative collaborations would inspire John Maynard Keynes to elaborate on his famous principle of effective demand in his General Theory of Employment, Interest and Currency, 1936. Did you like the video? In the description you will find the blog link with the full article. Give an incentive by subscribing to the channel, liking, commenting and sharing with your friends. Hugs. Until the next.